Welcome back, everybody, to Traders Up North. Today's going to be a very, very busy episode. Got a lot of stuff to talk about. Got transfer portals, new recruits coming in, talk somewhere going. Got Florida State getting absolutely posed by the community. I think we should start with
Badly.
the transfers. I don't think I've ever seen so many Ohio State players hit the portal in one.
They went quick.
Yeah.
Granted, it's
They
not,
went
it's not the
quick.
end of the world. I'm sure a fair amount of these players are people that back up start people that probably wouldn't see often if they staying at
Mm-hmm.
Ohio, which is understandable. Got to go where the time is. However, the Julian Fleming one and the Chip Train, I'm kind of hurt.
Let's be real. Julian Fleming didn't get used
At all.
at all this year.
No, and it's hard because he is a great receiver, 5-star for a reason. But it is kind of hard if Ibuka and Harrison are out.
Yeah, it's only one rock, bro.
And if they get open way easier, more often, it's not going to get the ball.
But do we put the blame on the play calls or do we put the blame on McCord? Because you know who McCord had eyes for. McCord had eyes for Marv
and
all
obviously,
year.
most of our plays are designed for Harrison more. Like if you're playing Madden and you have the one receiver red route, the preferred guy, it's probably Harrison. Understandable. And you got Ibuka out there. Cade Stover's always usually getting open. Quick tight end, the farmer boy. So it's definitely hard. I'm sure Fleming could go to multiple schools, be a star.
Oh yeah.
Stand out, get all his yards. Dude, I think that he had less than 1,000 yards in his.
Really?
Now that's kind of low.
That's very low for being a 5-star.
That's kind of low especially for if you said maybe a little under 1,000 in 2 years, I'd be like, okay, you don't get the ball too often, but you're out there. 4 years, like 900. That's a little low. So I can see where the decision making came from on a part ways because you got to do more.
Yeah, dog. Even today, at all the way in Knoxville, Tennessee, one of my coworkers talking to me about Kyle Mccord hitting the transfer. He was like, "Bro, it's so crazy. I can't believe even Kyle Mccord just is right in the port." And I was like, "Yeah," which is crazy because we sit here and talk a lot of shit on him, but he's decent. You know what I mean? Like he's just not up to Ohio State standard quarterback.
If Kyle McCord went to Penn State, he'd ball.
Type shit. You know what I mean?
You think so?
Yeah. It's just, dude, Kyle McCord would have been good at Michigan. It's really that simple. It's not a program where and it sucks to say, but it's the truth. There's a lot of school play style would have, but because Ohio is very pass heavy and pretty mobile at the time, you got to have both those traits with you at that. You want to fit the scheme, you got to be able to move. I mean, I was just watching highlights from it popped up on my Twitter feed, highlights from like Clemson in 2019. Dude, there were so many plays where Justin was like, fuck it, I'll run.
Hell yeah, that's such a benefit to have on your team, bro.
Such a benefit because it's so unpredictable. If you got all these that's when Wilson and Olave were there. Those are two elite weapons. So you got those guys trying to hit their routes, getting crazy. And then the quarterback just says, nah, I'll run for the first. By then they've got they got the corners way down the field trying to cover them. If Justin gets past the linebacker, it's 10-15 time easy. Take a knee, slide, take the knee, down. Yeah, so there's a lot to actually dive into with Kyle's situation. I was telling you guys earlier how his dad is. So apparently, everything I've seen so far.
Good.
Last weekend, Kyle and his dad had a meeting with Jay. Right? They straight up told him, "We'll be looking in the portal for QBs, and Aaron Noland is coming at the start of next year. Therefore, you have to fight for it to start here," which is completely understandable. A lot of coaches tell a lot of people that every day. You can come here, but you got to fight for that spot if you want to. And his dad was basically like, if you can't guarantee my son being QB1 here, going to the portal. Which I think is crazy because,
his pops is a goon, man. He a little goony head for the way he acting up there in the office.
Because I was reading into it, and apparently his dad would force him to transfer often to be wherever the better players are, which is fair. In your middle school, high school, you want your kids to play with better players. I get that. I 100% get that. How he met Marvin high school. Dad put him in this. They had a good football program or whatever. But to do that to him in college, he's a grown ass man. And if he
That
wants
is a
to
grown
stay
ass man.
because here's the thing, right? Say Kyle's not QB, he's QB 2 or 3 still, but he will still be there and still play an important role in the team. People get injured all the time. Sometimes we put the whooping on teams and they let those people come in. But it's not like it's a place where he couldn't develop. I mean, Ohio State's put up 5 Heisman in New York, not like actually one, but they've sent 5 people to the Heisman in 6 years.
Pretty solid.
Dwayne Haskins went. Harrison's going. Stroud went twice, and Fields went.
Don't forget about Chase Young.
Should be blessed he went too. All them athletes.
And look at every single one of the people except Marvin in the NFL doing their thing. Except Justin. You know, Justin's a little shaky. Bears are also shaky.
Yeah.
That's a little half and half right there, but
yeah, it would have been nice to see him put in a better situation.
I agree.
I mean, the Bears was kind of, I mean, but
yeah,
shit, I wanted the Lions to take them, but we passed on them. We got Penei Sewell, which ended up working out okay. You know what I mean, looking how the Lions are now. But damn, at the time, I wanted Justin.
Okay. Yeah.
Could have used Justin.
Yeah. I mean, obviously now they're relying on Hendon's. I was hearing rumors the Lions don't know. Well, I guess it's not them. Goff doesn't know if he's gonna want to extend his contract with the Lions.
Is it up after this year?
I believe so. But if that's the case, he's just gonna retire, right? Like, what else is there to do?
You have to. I don't know what other team would use him.
It can't get better than where he's at now. He already won a ring with the Rams. He's doing really well with the Lions. I feel like if you there, it really can't.
Nah, he might just back up a couple of niggas in the league for maybe about 5 or 6 years.
Just chill.
Old as fuck. You know what I mean? To make hella money. You know what I mean?
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
He might really be doing that.
Yeah, you guys want to see that clip with what they were talking about Kyle's dad?
Yeah. Let me see the goon.
The goon.
So these are guys. I hope you can hear it okay. Because I have it all the way up.
I can hear it, yep.
Okay.
Chris, the Mccord household. That's a hell of a day. I got my talking to. I got my talking to that Derek Mccord is not happy. And if he doesn't stop talking about my son, I'm going to make him stop talking about my son. And so I invite Derek Mccord to come on the show. He can come live in person. If he wants to beat my ass, we can record it live on YouTube. I'm sorry, the truth hurts, Derek. But I would say that listening to these shows, reaching out to all these media people, having Ohio State's coaches call me and tell me you're not happy is probably part of the fucking problem, dude. You are the problem. I'm done talking about your son. It's good. I hope he does well. I hope he goes to Nebraska, where a friend of mine is the head coach. Oh, that might eliminate Nebraska from your contention or your list there.
You might have just done either them a massive favor or a massive disservice.
But either way, I'm done talking about Kyle. It is what it is. He played how he played. He's on to hopefully better pastures. Now I'm just going to talk about your bitch ass all day long. So reaching out, having Corey Dennis call me, telling me to stop, keep my fucking son's name out your fucking mouth. Will Smith ass, come try to smack me. See what happens.
He talking real loud.
I've never even said anything bad about your son. All I've ever said was what I see on film. I'm sorry that hurts your feelings, but you are the problem. All right, had to get that off my chest, Chris.
I can't even lie to you.
All right, had to get that off my chest.
I can't even lie to you.
Get ready.
Guys.
He about to kick in his door. The way he talking.
That is honestly, that's the type of podcast I want us to turn into. We'd be swearing. I feel like we keep, and I feel like I could definitely see us have some more talk on our. But that's okay. It's yeah. That's
Menace to Sports. Yeah, that was kind of cool. I was really peeping their little setup.
Yeah, those guys are cool. Those guys are cool.
Pretty nice.
I don't know how many subs they have on YouTube. They're some cool. I fuck with.
It's gotta be popping if Kyle Mccord's dad.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Oh, you seen the Babytron? Yeah.
Dog shit militia. Come on.
Them bitches are hard though, bro.
Those are kind of tough.
Those are sick.
Hard.
Wearing the DSM.
So we can talk about this too. This is, you guys know who Jermaine Matthews is?
Yeah.
Jermaine Matthews.
So Slates, this is the #1 receiver in the country. #1 5-star receiver in the country.
Oh.
Now, as far as everyone knows, he is committed to Ohio State. However, today I saw a picture of him in a state championship game wearing.
Oh,
But there was also an interview with him where he did say that he wants to play at Ohio State, heart's at Ohio State, and Ohio State's turn him into a draft pick because that's what Brian Hartline does. He said all he was doing
that's
was
what he
going to Florida
does.
State for a visit. So they might have just gave him shit and he rocked it at the game. I don't know. I think
OV niggas trying to get their OVs. You get your official visits.
I definitely think that if he wants to go first round, he'll go to Ohio State. I mean that is probably his highest chance to go.
Probably.
It is
looking back.
You want to? It's like if you're like on the D line, tackles, backs, receivers, and usually like 98% of the time quarterbacks. If you go first, Ohio State's.
Yeah.
Get a lot of attention there.
Aaron Noland is committed, so I'm very excited, and I think it'll be a good year for him. I think it'll be it's going to be one of the first years where there's a lot of development going on outside of the Q.
I don't think he's going to play his first year.
Who?
I think it's Cam Ward. I think it's Cam Ward's season.
It could be. I mean, obviously,
I think Cam Ward's coming.
Aaron Noland would have to prove a lot of shit to just come in there as a true freshman and start at Ohio State, and that's not impossible.
If you look at Cam Ward's stats, he's not horrible. He did good for the God, what do you call it? The conference that he's in. He didn't do too bad.
Where does he play at?
Washington State.
Oh, okay, I did see that. I've seen a lot of talk on Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah, I think he's going. He's going somewhere. He's staying over there in the West.
Hey, can we talk about Florida State?
Of course, dude.
Let's talk about Florida State.
Why don't we just go in a circle? Everyone give thoughts. Donovan,
okay, bro.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, bro. So it's hard, bro. It's really, really hard because you're telling me if I'm on Florida State's team, we dotted all of our I's, we crossed all of our T's, we won every single game. Every game, we won every last game,
including the championship.
And we still,
including the championship.
Including the championship, and they're like, nah. You know what I mean? That side of me is like kind of, but who really fucked it up was kind of Michigan and TCU. That's who fucked it up. One, Michigan dumbasses. I don't know how the fuck they lost to TCU, but they did. They should have beat them because this is TCU's problem because they got blown out by damn near 60, and no one's trying to see that shit again in the national championship. So the damn committee was like, Florida State sit this one out. Y'all first string quarterback got hurt. We think Bama's a better team.
They said they think Texas is.
Yeah, they think Texas is a better team too.
Well, here's the thing. A lot of people are saying too is like if you put Bama in, right, because of the win over Georgia, then you have to put Texas in. Texas beat Bama at home. That's what they're. Can't put Bama in until Texas. Which like I get, but there's just so much gray area going on in the top four this year, especially for it being the last year. I feel like it definitely is fucked up as it could not be any right now. And it definitely started with Bama winning the fucking SEC. If they didn't do that, this way it would be Michigan.
Yeah.
It'd be Georgia, Michigan, Washington, Florida State. It would have stayed the same. Just because Bama did that shit.
That's nuts.
Everything fucked up.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I don't know, man. It's just I feel like you just can't do that to them. I mean, they let Ohio State go on a third string, and you can't let an undefeated champion team go on a second string. Obviously, they showed the games they need to get where they are. Do you think it's really all because of the team? They just don't want a team to go in there and get blown out? Because obviously that plays a heavy role.
Partially, when they sit back and really just reflect and think, hey, who are the best teams in the country? Who, you know what I mean? What's going to be the best games? Get the most viewers?
That's really what I think it is. Because if you had Michigan, obviously, well, all right. So it would have been Georgia. Obviously, if they won, they would have been first string.
Mm-hmm.
And then Florida State probably would have been, what, third string?
Yeah.
Or third? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they would have played, who? Michigan, That's a free ticket for Michigan. Michigan would have blew them out of the water. And then fucking Georgia, Washington.
Georgia probably
Who
would have
knows
did
who
work
would have
to
won that game?
Washington. Probably.
Yeah.
We don't know now because Bama kind of did them dirty, but assumingly, Georgia would have whooped on Washington.
But I think they were just doing that because everybody knows Michigan would have fucking whooped Florida State, and it wouldn't
Probably.
even been fair. Michigan's had a free run this whole year, honestly.
Yeah. I saw a
They
TikTok
played-
today talking about if Texas and Michigan played each other, that Texas is winning by 20. That's what this nigga was saying on. That's
I
just
mean, I believe it.
he was like,
Michigan-
Michigan's played 2 football games all year. They've played Ohio State and Penn State, and cakewalk in the championship versus an Iowa team who doesn't know how to score the football at all.
No, not even close.
Dude,
bro.
they have more punting yards than they do total offense.
Yes, I saw that today. That's insane.
That's so sad, bro. And they made it to a fucking Big Ten
God.
championship. Like, are you kidding me?
Dude, there's really no competition in Big Ten West. That shit is soft.
That shit is ass, bro.
dog. I saw they Big Ten West team ain't won that Big Ten championship in like 10 years,
Easily.
9-10 years.
I think it was like 2012 when Wisconsin and Nebraska played.
Yeah.
Wisconsin's West, right?
Ew.
And
Yeah,
they
well, I
won.
think-
Assuming they won.
Ew.
I don't remember.
Nebraska.
So does the East and West just go away next year? Is it all just?
I think it's
one
just
Big Ten?
one big conference. Yeah,
Okay.
that'd make the most sense.
So, okay, but that still means that every single year it's going to be Oregon, Ohio State, and Michigan more than likely just competing for that.
Yeah, it's whoever has the best record at the end of the year.
But it is nice now that Oregon and Ohio State, Oregon and Michigan, Ohio State play each other for the trophy, and not
Yeah.
have one regular season game determine the entire outcome of the. Because that's the best part of the rivalry. That's also the shittiest part of it.
Yeah, it
I
really
would
determines
say
who's going to go.
Penn State is probably about 2 athletes away from
Being a real contender.
yeah.
I see
Because
it.
the game was close with Ohio State, what they lost. The game
Close
was
to Michigan.
close with Michigan. They're
They're
about
not a bad
2
team.
great athletes away.
I think Penn State's like, if you had asked me, I'd say their main issue is that dude just does not make good decisions.
No, he don't.
Man.
I think Maryland might be a good contender next year.
I feel like everybody kind of sleeps in Maryland, but they're a team that like they could make you lose. I look at Maryland like if you had a list of teams, they were just like upset teams, right? Teams that had the highest potential to cause that upset. Maryland's on the list, 100%.
Definitely be Maryland for sure. Out of any other team in the Big Ten, it's definitely Maryland.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about them either. They like, if you're going at them undefeated, they might just give you the one loss every game for the rest of the season. That's just how they do.
Donovan. Speaking of Michigan and Texas, that's the second game of Michigan's schedule next year. They play Texas at home.
Oh wow!
There's gonna be
So
some
we'll
beef and bad blood next year too.
Yeah, we'll really get to see who's the better team.
Ooh, that's gonna be some good stuff. I can't
That's gonna be
wait
some
for
good football.
shot, bro.
Does Texas beat
Really
Washington?
see these football games play out.
I think Texas beats Washington. I'm just gonna put that out there right now.
I do
Texas.
too. I seen
Washington has good receivers. They got a good quarterback. They got a good defense. But like, what Texas? They're just gonna fucking. I think they're gonna beat them in the trenches.
Dude, that boy Quinn had like 350 yards at halftime. Championship.
Yeah,
game.
4 touchdowns.
That was outrageous.
Shit was crazy.
Me and Michael were sitting here cooking up parlays before that game place, and he was like, "Should we take the over 1.5 touchdown passes from Quinn?" And I was like, "Man, I don't know." So we didn't do it. Bro had 4 within the start of the second. Like, dude.
Like 20 minutes, dude had 4 touchdowns.
Holy hell! Wow, that's crazy. I haven't seen too much Texas football this year. No cap, bro.
That was the first real game that I think I watched.
And you really thinking Texas should do their thing?
I mean, they beat Bama. Bama beat Georgia. It's just
they blew out Oregon State.
It
or
sucks
Oklahoma
so
State, whoever the fuck it was.
Because if Jordan Travis wasn't injured, obviously, Florida State would be in there, and it would probably be Texas. Right.
Yeah, they would have put Bama in.
They're not telling
right?
Bama. Yeah, they're not telling Bama no. No. There's no shot.
Bro. You can't tell somebody who beat the number 1 team no.
Bro,
I feel like you can't
me.
tell the SEC champ winner, let alone like who they beat. The SEC champion, like where the best football is generally played. The highest competition is happening. It's weird, man. I feel like tough call. I did see an stat that out of like the 12 or the 13 that are a part of that the NCAA community do the rankings and shit, like 10 out of the 13 of them, 11 out of the 13 of them, like only doing that shit part time. Like they still have regular jobs. Like they're not even invested in college football.
So they're probably not even watching games. They're just like,
No.
okay, well they won, so they're in.
And I heard Joel Klatt talking about it one time where it's a bunch of people in a room and they all get like these stats and pieces of paper and they just have to come to an agreement on who's the best 14.
Bullshit.
Like,
Honestly,
dude,
I think that's bullshit.
First of all 13 of these getting a nice salary, a very nice salary to focus on college football.
Yeah.
Yeah. To have some people
mean,
who are
shit.
super invested and diving
Right,
into
like you're
rosters
telling me
and
you can't
coaches
find 13
stuff.
watch like 20 games a weekend. I know there's people out there doing that shit for free.
We're doing that for free.
Waking up at noon watching a game right after night game. Sometimes people get up to like 2, 3 watching them very late games on the West Coast. Yeah. Dude.
Yeah, shit. I was up till 3 a.m. watching Colorado and Colorado State.
Overtime. Huh.
Double overtime, I'm pretty sure.
I remember that game.
Yeah, that shit is mad scuffed how they have it all going.
Shit, that's fucked.
I'm really hoping that the 12-team playoffs has, I guess, less I feel like it's easier for you to decide who that last 12th team, that last 4.
I think when it comes down to it, all the conference championship winners should be what, like 1 through 5, 1 through 4.
Yeah,
And then
I feel
from
like
there,
if
it
you
should
win your
just be
conference,
normal rank.
you should be guaranteed a spot
in the top
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you're
Win your
Power
conference.
5, right? Well,
Yeah. Well, they're
I mean,
getting rid of the Big 12, so
if it's a shitty conference, that you're
or
winning
Pac-12.
a more known conference in it, regardless. They let injury, all types of other shit play. At least right now.
That's stupid too.
yeah.
I
That's
think
what I'm
that's
saying. You
stupid.
get some people who are really invested and they'll really dig deep into like all the possible aspects on who is really qualified to play in the college football playoffs. You could really get some people digging so deep if you salaried them. You know what I mean? Year round.
Yeah.
So this is the only shit they did year
Right,
round.
dude, give them like $300K a year. I know they can afford that. I'm sure that's a lot of money. But they can't afford that for 30. They could give everyone.
Yeah.
Just to sit and watch football.
Yeah, just to do your job
Study
right.
up.
Just do it efficient.
Yep.
It's all the people. Shit that makes sense at the end of each. Actually, because it did make sense for a long time. As soon as the playoffs hit, it's all shaky. Like, I still think it's weird that I understand like why Ohio's ranked low now because of all the other teams, you know, and we lost to Michigan, blah blah blah. But I still think it's kind of weird that like how far they dropped based. Like they dropped from 6 to 7. Now they're in 7th playing Missouri in the Cotton Bowl. Like, which I don't know, dude. Like, you're telling me because Oregon lost to Washington again that we went from 6 to 7 and then go to 6 from 1. It's just so weird. I want to know
Well,
like
where's Oregon at?
Oregon. I'll look real quick.
Don't tell me they're 5.
It better not be 5.
They got 2 losses to Washington, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They better not be 5. Or is Florida State 5?
Okay,
Watch Florida State.
Michigan, Washington, Texas, Alabama, Florida State, Georgia, Ohio State, Oregon, Missouri, Penn State, top 10.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Ole Miss,
I would
11, Oklahoma.
Do you
Look at the
swap
balls.
these two?
Go balls, baby.
Do you
21.
swap these two? Or do you leave it 3? Do you not think it matters?
Which ones?
Texas and Bama. Do you swap those or do you leave where they are?
I leave where they're at.
Texas beat Bama. Bama took down Georgia. Kind of nicely, too.
But Texas also beat Bama, and then you got to look at if Georgia won, Bama wouldn't even be in the picture.
Neither would
Texas was getting in. Yeah.
They would have let Florida State go by.
That's true. I don't know. That's a hard call. Honestly, I think Florida State should have been in regardless. So it's
I-
just all fucked up. It's hard
Honestly,
to say
I
what.
can't believe that there's a one loss. Dude, it's so weird. Like you got a one loss Texas and one loss Bama, and they're all just so.
And an
Yeah,
undefeated Florida
really, a
State.
one-loss Texas is in third, and a one-loss Georgia is in sixth.
All because Bama beat them. But like you, as we've talked about this before, all six of those, that top six, could probably include Ohio, maybe. But all those teams could beat each other.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like what sticks out the most when you're placing them? What are you really trying to decide and look? Because it's probably hard. It's just so weird.
It is hard. It is.
What would your rank be right now? Go 1 through 5 or one.
What I think they should be, or if like
What you
just
think
who
they should
do
be?
I think the better team?
Oh, you can or who you better teams are. I mean, because that's basically like the same.
Well, no, because look, this is how I look at it. If Michigan's record was 0-0 now, Washington's was 0-0, if everybody's shit was 0-0, you feel me? All level playing field. Who do I think the better teams are? I don't think I'm putting Michigan first. You know what I mean? But
Dude.
for the sake of the college football playoff, they're undefeated. Of course, they're going to beat Ohio State.
Right.
But if everyone,
But
I don't know if they're the best team in college football yet.
why isn't Washington first? That's
Why
a good
isn't?
question. Yeah, why aren't Washington? Why isn't Washington
Is it
first?
because
Washington should be first.
I guess it's probably because of like the 4 or 5 wins they've had where they only, like struggled to win. Because like
Yeah, but
obviously
then
Michigan played bad
if
people,
that's
but
the case,
they're
then
past that.
Michigan's played shitters, dude.
They're past that. They don't even care anymore.
Yeah, but okay, so Washington should be past that.
Yeah, but it's just it's weird, dude.
And
It's
if that's the
all-
case, then Florida State should be in because they're past that. Even though they played like shit against Louisville, they're past that.
Alabama played like shit for a lot of their season.
Yeah.
So did Georgia, and
So did Texas.
We played like shit
This
for a few
this year's
games.
just
Oregon
all
played
fucked
like
up,
shit.
dude.
This is all.
I'm just confused how Iowa's still at 17.
Dude, they're just chilling, dude.
Yeah, they have not moved.
They're done with Iowa. You know, they're gonna leave them there. Because realistically, right outside of the 10 or 11, yeah, 11 is where it stops for games. So 12 and up, they're done. They don't give a fuck. They're just gonna stay where they are.
Stops for bowl game?
I think so.
No, I'm pretty sure Liberty's in a bowl game.
Are they? I saw
Yeah.
I saw that.
All these teams right here on the screen gonna get bowl game.
But like, okay, I
'Cause
guess like the good
Liberty's
bowl
like
games.
13-0, I think.
I heard that Oklahoma is not getting any good bowls. After 11, they stop like the more known bowls. Like,
because it's like the what is it, like the New Year's 6 or something?
Yep, New Year's 6 games.
Mm-hmm.
this is like that's the Orange Bowl, the Cotton Bowl, Sugar Bowl.
Rose Bowl, whatever,
Yeah.
Fiesta Bowl.
Is that the Tostino Fiesta Bowl? Is that one of them?
Tostinos.
That's so
Ooh.
fire, bro. I always like
Yeah.
how they got the bowl of chips in this.
The Outback Bowl be looking kind of cool sometimes.
Yeah.
And let me give me a steak.
Yup.
Okay,
Yep.
good advertising.
That's what they should be doing, like special things like that at each game. Like everyone that goes to the Rose Bowl should get like a colored rose, like with the 2 teams that are playing each other.
That'd be dope.
The Outback Bowl
Hey,
should give everybody a
look.
steak. Fuck them, dude. They should give everybody.
I'll tell you, when you're a player and you go to a bowl game, bro, bowl games is it's for the kids to have fun. It's for the players to have fun. So the teams are gonna go to the site and be there for a week and go shopping and just do a bunch of fun shit, as well as do all the football stuff and
Right.
whatever. Do your meetings. We're gonna treat it like a normal day, but off the football clock, it's for kids to have. And that shit great.
I bet it
So
is.
like for the PlayStation, they used to have like the PlayStation Bowl. They was giving the players PS5s. You know what I mean?
The
That shit's
motherfuckers were
nuts.
struggling to get some.
Dude, for real, they
And,
were like,
yeah.
"Yeah, we got you."
During the little shortage they had or whatever,
Dude,
they was
damn,
like
there's
real
gotta
exclusive.
There's got to be some bowls out there where it's worth like going to a lesser bowl because you're fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Look
you
up
already
the
done-
bowl games, dude. I'm curious to see if Iowa's playing in a bowl game.
They're playing Tennessee.
Are you serious?
No
Swear to
shot,
God.
they're playing tennis.
And this should be in Florida. Citrus Bowl or some shit.
All these. Okay, so
Bro, there's so many fucking bowl games.
we should be going towards like the end of the month, right? That's where the more.
Yeah, end of the
the
month,
later,
the better
the
ones.
better. Closer to New Year's, the better.
Okay, we'll go to 28. See. Rutgers, Miami.
Hold on, go up a little bit more. Go up a little bit
A little
more.
more.
To like the 30th. Go to like the 30th. All right.
Penn State, Old
Peach
Miss.
Bowl, Music Bowl.
This is what you played in when we went to plates.
Yes, sir. I gotta watch. That was like one of the bowl gifts. It's like a nice stainless steel Music City Bowl.
Dude, that's
Let's
fire.
go.
That's fucking sick,
I
dude.
might have it.
Oh shit! Florida State plays Georgia. I didn't even realize that.
Okay, that's crazy. I didn't know that either. That's absolutely.
Ooh, shit.
Oh my god, you guys do play fucking Iowa.
Yeah, we play. I see in the Citrus Bowl, Orlando,
GG's,
Florida. Swear to
GG's
God.
on your way.
Dude, that's gonna be like 80-0. You guys are gonna be playing all freshmen on the field.
I was gonna have like 400 yards in that.
Bro, look.
They're gonna have more punting yards than you have passing.
That is
Iowa got
insane
good
to me.
defense though, don't they?
Yeah, they have good defense,
yeah,
but
not good enough to. Not enough to
Yeah, because they can't score a fucking thing at all.
if you score one touchdown every, beat them 20. So it's like still ass whooping is coming there.
dude,
Yeah.
Liberty's gonna get a chance to prove themselves.
Ooh, versus Oregon? Holy shit.
They
They're
upset
geeked
Oregon.
for
That's something
that.
They're
different.
geeked. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure Liberty's like 13-0, 12-0, some shit.
What day do we
Check.
play?
See if you can click on Oregon and Liberty. See if you can pop up their records.
13-0 and 11-2.
Yeah, because I think Liberty's in the CUSA.
Wow. They got a Tennessee.
That's kind of nuts. Where is Where do we play? Oh, okay.
Right there.
29th.
Missouri.
Texas. You get to play in the Cowboy Stadium?
Yes,
We
sir.
lost to Missouri, bro. Tennessee lost to
Dude,
Yeah, you guys
we
did.
might fucking lose to Missouri. Like we
No.
were
Yeah,
talking
we're
about this in our
no.
chats. We've been talking
Yeah,
about
dude, we're playing all new people.
You
no Kyle.
You gotta understand.
No
Now it's
Kyle.
about to be Devin Brown and the freshman, the actual
Holy
freshman,
hell.
right? Chip Trainum gone. Fleming gone. 10 other players gone. Who knows if Marvin or Henderson even want to play?
Half of our defense is gone.
I
Yeah,
mean,
because who's going to throw him the fucking ball?
nobody. Not a
Not
goddamn
Devin
soul.
Brown.
It's gonna have to be either me or Michael, apparently.
I'll get out there with some pads. Shit.
Dude, it's
Book me a ticket. I'm there.
Marvin thing, dude. Still like trying to decide if he wants to come back or not. Because he said that I can find the actual. I got the same.
Charleston White. What are you liking about Charleston White?
Is he smoking? No way, Charleston White's smoking.
You just. All right, here it is.
And win a Big Ten championship. Undecided. You guys know coming into this year, I wanted to beat the team in North and win a Big Ten championship, and obviously I did not do that this year. So I think it's a great motive to come back if that's what I decide to do. Because that's something I definitely wanted to do in my Ohio State career, and not being done that yet definitely opens the door for me to come back. But undecided, really just taking it day by day at this time. Undecided.
Wow.
Man,
What you think?
I think he's gonna listen to his dad.
What's his dad say?
Dad probably wants him.
Next year might be it.
It could be.
I think we're gonna take our spot back next year.
We're on when Michigan's on a neutral playing field with us because all their stars are gone.
Yeah.
And both of us are struggling. I think we. Dude, especially like if Jeremiah Smith is out there with Harrison. First of all, that's a whole ass new That's a whole new problem. That kid's nuts. Jeremiah Smith is excellent. I've been watching clips of him in his high school games. That kid is a.
Everybody wearing their men versus boys hoodies gonna look like a retard. Have you seen those hoodies?
Oh.
Yo, you have it? You know who Dave Portnoy is, right?
Yes, of course.
All right, dude, just go on,
Oh yeah,
go on Twitter.
Isaac bought me, or not bought me, but he bought one of those sweaters and sent it to me.
Yeah, they look fucking ridiculous,
The
dude.
men versus boys and
See if you can pull it up on Twitter. Show Slates,
Yeah, let me peep.
dude. They're ridiculous. And then they have another hoodie that says "Free Harbaugh."
Free
Like,
Harbaugh.
oh yeah, and then they have this one acting like they won the championship 3 years in a row.
How many times do you need a hug?
It's only got 2 dates on there.
You need a hug.
Yeah, now it has the
Imagine-
2023 one as well with Crying Ryan.
Oh,
Imagine if look at that.
Boys, I don't want to run, dude.
Bro, it's just
Wow.
so weird, bro. We won 8 years straight and never had no shit. What?
And they win 3 in a row and think they own the world.
Wow. And Dave Portnoy is that type of nigga. He's gonna rub it in your face and be
Yes.
loud and yell at
Dude,
you, ha ha.
I reply to
point.
his tweets all
all
the
that.
time, just
Yeah.
because he's a jackass. Every time he posts something and it says "we," I just reply with "you don't play on the team." That is, dude. He just because like there's levels to like when you say "we," right? It very much depends on like the fan you are and how you act. Like term "we" as like a legit dedicated fan or just some jackass.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone can understand those because there's a lot of Michigan. We it's like, all right, cool. You're a real fan. You've been a fan your whole life. You're excited right now. There's a lot of them where it's like, dude, shut up. You know, you couldn't name me 5 players. Like, you don't know goddamn thing about anything. That's
Literally.
Yeah. Hey, who was that other dude in that video with Dave?
I'm
Did
not
y'all
sure.
see? Yeah, that dude. Did y'all see the
Oh,
video? I know he's an
double
Ohio
vodka
State fan.
Dan. Double vodka Dan.
He's a huge
Bro.
Buckeye fan, right?
Yeah, I saw this TikTok, bro. It was when like it was game day. It was Saturday versus Ohio State versus Michigan. And the dude who was just sitting in that chair had walked in, and Dave Portnoy, they instantly damn near started arguing, bro. But Dave Portnoy said some out of pocket ass shit, but I kind of forgot it. That's why I was gonna see if you can find that video, bro. That shit was so crazy.
Oh, God,
Talking
open
about how
Minecraft.
he like impacted the whole Michigan program. I'm like, nigga, what? Like Dave
he turned it
Portnoy,
around
what
himself.
are you talking about?
The fact that he made those hoodies when they won 2 years in a row just proves a point of how
Yeah.
annoying the Michigan fan base is.
What's his name? Double
Double
vodka.
vodka Dan.
Double vodka, bro.
Oh,
Port now.
oh, that's why. I mean, I still should have got the video. Yeah, I said.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, I've been having trouble finding that shit. That shit.
What else do I got?
GTA 6.
Ooh.
You guys didn't know about this? These are everything that's in the trailer is shit that happened in real life.
Oh, I
Oh,
didn't
here,
know
I'll
that.
run
No
it for you.
cap.
It's obviously very important.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Look who's back. The only way we're gonna get through this is by sticking together, being a team. Well, look.
Dude, they studied the shit out of Florida to make that game.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, it's looking dope, man. Look, and I can't wait until 2025 so I can watch another trailer. It's coming.
Then tell us it's not going to be
Dude,
ready until 2027.
Apparently that
Yeah.
that dude in the courthouse that looks like Joker. Apparently he was like super pissed off. Rockstar put him in the game, but what the fuck's he gonna do about it?
He's going to sue him from prison.
He ain't gonna sue. You cannot sue Rockstar. That's one of them companies you cannot touch ever. They could come in your house and kill you, and you can't win the case. You can't. That's not a type of company to fuck around.
How much time we running? You know,
We're
wasn't-
at 39.
39.
Oh, I wanted to show you guys this too. I thought this was hilarious. Respect to sports. 2 more defensive starters opting out of the Notre Dame versus Oregon State Sun game include Javante Jean, Baptiste, and Cam Hart,
Baptiste.
and he retweeted it with a question mark.
Oh, what the fuck? That's funny.
So that looks bad for Buddy. Bad.
He's getting some
Yeah.
shitty news.
Yeah, it's definitely on. I saw this. Right now we're number 2 for recruits.
That's good.
like right now.
Wow. Y'all got 4 5-star. I think Tennessee's supposed to be like.
Well, because there was a bunch of talks of Ohio's a broken program. But like, you know how much it would really take for them to become like a legit broken program?
It's gonna take a lot.
It take a lot.
They would have to first not make the Big Ten.
We would have
Right.
to like
There's
the process that's happening now, like with these losses to Michigan and not going to the Big Ten. That would happen. That would have to happen for like 5, 6
yeah.
for people to be like, okay, they're actually. However, I do think one of the outside of wanting to be able to actually get play time, and if another school is going to pay them more money, I do think there's kids out there that not want to play Ryan Day.
Ryan Day, he's a questionable coach.
He's a good coach. There's a lot of schools out there that would be way more than willing to have a coach at his caliber.
Oh
But
yeah.
the people of Columbus and these kids that are starting to come up and get offers from, they look at Ryan Day. They don't look at the 51-1 in conference, 1-3, 1-3, and that's something that's gonna hurt you, especially when you have like Jeremiah Smith are the number 5-star recruit in countries. That type of stuff is gonna affect their decision. They don't want to go to a place where they know you can't be a rival and win that big game.
That's
Yeah,
true.
and Urban Meyer being the head coach over there, people love Urban Meyer. He's a great coach. You know what I mean?
Love
People
that guy.
always want to play for Urban Meyer. He's a football genius.
Want to
Yeah,
play
he
for
is.
Jim Tressel, dude. They love it. Yeah, dude, it's like day fucking, I don't know, 4,000 or something. I'm missing Urban Meyer at this point. I don't fucking. The hot minute.
Bet you some Michigan fans got that exact date for your ass.
They got it on the hoodie already.
Look.
They lost to Ryan the first year, but talked about this before as well. Ryan Day's first year with all of Urban.
Yeah, he got.
Those were kids that could win the game on their.
He got handed a team. They didn't need a head coach.
No, they just needed someone to tell them what play to run, and they would do it.
And I think that's part of the thing with Michigan too. Is it's like you guys didn't even need a head coach. And you're over here, oh, we won without a head coach. Oh,
you don't even need him.
Yeah, so is the sign stealing scandal done?
It should realistically, it should be. Obviously, there's a lot of people who aren't gonna ever let it go. Buckeye fans, people all around the country, because it's people that are like, it's a fine line. There's people that still firmly believe, like, will have their evidence to show that, and then there's people that are just gonna hate and say they're cheating because their team's not in the top 4.
Yeah, but is the NCAA going to come to a conclusion at all?
I'm
is the
assuming
Big
it's
Ten as a
part of next
conference
year.
going to come to a conclusion?
I don't think they're gonna do it. I don't think they want to do it now. Michigan's about to go possibly to Eddie, so they don't want to do it now. But they will.
They ain't beating Bama, dude.
89. I seen this today. 89% of bettors.
Just being honest, they're not beating Bama.
You got a score prediction, Mike?
Fuck no, I just know they're not winning.
I'm trying to set them.
89% of bettors and 93% of that money based on Bama money.
Wow.
So not a fucking soul.
Who's favored?
Michigan.
That's a bold statement.
But obviously, that gives people more incentive to vote Bama because now they can just make more money. Bama.
Well, here's the thing on that too. Is it's like Michigan's played 2 teams all year, right? First of all, I'm not saying we didn't play bad, but we couldn't really throw the ball like we wanted to. We didn't run the ball like we wanted to. We didn't have like the best offensive line. Neither did Penn State. Drew Allard fucking sucks. It's not bad, but he sucks in the big games. But then you go and play Jalen Milroe, who can take off on you if he needs to. He's got a dominant O-line.
Like
he's got an arm. And then you got the Alabama pass rush. They're getting down in the trenches.
Funny you mentioned that. I haven't seen Michigan fans talking about that they were scared of Alabama's pass rush.
Did you see the reaction to when they got to play Bama?
Nigga, they were pissed.
They were like, oh.
They were like, what? What? Everybody, you know what I mean? Especially them. They was not trying to.
They wanted that free ride to the
rightfully so, though, right?
Yeah, no.
They wanted to play Florida State.
I wouldn't want to play Bama either. I don't want that game. I don't want that game at the Natty. Like I don't want to.
Georgia didn't even want to play Bama.
I don't want that
Right.
much stress in the game that decides if I can go or not.
Season.
That's too much. That's just too much stress. Like
Say Michigan does not play a team like Bama all year.
apparently,
I don't
Georgia,
care.
Apparently, Georgia didn't either.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
apparently Georgia hasn't either.
Scares
Hold up,
me,
I gotta
bro.
step off camera for a sec.
Scares me. I like all the chaos that's going on, but it's still fucked up. I honestly, besides Florida State getting hoed, I like all the chaos that's. I like that Bama came in and fucked it up. Because I don't know if you've seen all the tweets. All Ohio State fans, Bama fans. That's just how it is.
Oh, I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide.
Dude, I saw some AI photos.
Roll Tide and that.
Roll Tide.
Because like there's
Oh,
things like the
God.
elephant, right? Like their animal type. It's like the elephant,
Mhm.
whatever. I saw some AI photos of elephants wearing Buckeye jerseys.
Oh,
That shit was.
man.
Dude, that hate is
Yeah,
deep.
hate
I'm
the
down
op.
with it.
That hate is
That's the definition of hating your op so much. Fuck 'em.
Yeah, for real.
that you start fucking with one of the hated teams in the country. Dude, I'm a fan.
I'm a fan. But honestly, we beat him in the first year of the CFP playoffs. So
Catching me in the Milrow jersey.
CFP playoffs, CFP.
Milrow jersey.
I'm gonna step out though in
Milrow.
Buckeye gear. I don't care. I might as
I
well.
might
If
go
there-
see if I can thrift me a little Bama hoodie or something.
You could thrift you something crispy. You
I might as
might
well.
as well get one that's got every national champ.
I should, huh? I should make my own. I should make my own hoodie that has every year we beat Michigan back to back.
Dude, you should.
I should.
It'd go all the way down your fucking chest if you right
It
fine.
would, dude.
Yeah, man. Y'all hear him? Y'all hear him? Look,
Fucking
where the
Jim
trolls at in the
Harbaugh with some
comments? Hey,
binoculars.
shout out to trolls in the comments.
Yeah, we love
We
you guys.
peeped you.
I
We
do.
Here
at
we
peeped
go.
you.
Here we go.
I'll
Yeah,
argue
whoop,
with you
whoop
all
down
night.
there in the comments. If you made it this long in the podcast, we shouting you out right now, and we saying forget about all them trolls in the comment section.
I
Yup.
hope we. I honestly, dude, I hope we post a video. Next day, I get on the channel and check it, and there's just like 10, 15.
Yeah. Uh-huh. We're gonna treat it like street beefs. You know, street beefs
We
on
should.
YouTube. They
Yeah.
just
Hell
kinda
yeah.
We'll just call
They
it.
go
figure
at
it
it.
out back there in the backyard.
Let's bring two commenters to beat it out on the
Straight
podcast.
beef.
I hope we
Pause.
get big enough for that one day. Like we have a week, bring two beef show and just go at it.
Yeah,
That'd be
you know what I
fun.
mean? Like from different schools on like a
Yeah,
big
like,
game day
We
or
can feed
something,
them
bro.
our thoughts and topics and let them go for 5, 10. Time them out for
Yeah.
a second, start a new topic. Let's go at it.
That'd be so dope, bro. Because we're gonna have a lot of time in between like these some of these really important bowl games. We could try to get like a Michigan and a Bama fan on here.
Dude,
or
we're
something.
gonna have a lot of time to figure a bunch of shit out in the off season.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
coming
feel like
up.
there's
Season's
gonna.
coming to an end, y'all.
I feel like there's
It
gonna
sure
be a couple
is.
weeks where our content's just all over the until we kind of find something like to cover like that time of fish because we can do a bunch of shit that'll cover it, but like that one like those couple things efficient channel in the off season. I don't know what it could be, bro. It could be any other sport in the world. It could be not even sports related.
I'm really into NBA. I don't know if you guys keep up with NBA a lot, but
I'm just bad at it. I don't watch
Yeah,
it.
I really don't keep up on it.
oh,
And I
man,
don't-
I'm really into the in-season tournament that's going on this year. It's
Ugh.
like
It's
the
like-
first year they've been doing.
If we did it,
Sorry.
I would need to watch it more. Obviously, I don't want to put all this pressure on you to basically cover everything 30 minutes, an hour.
Yeah, you'd have to carry the squad on that one.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
you'd
mean,
be
I
like-
could for a little bit every now and then.
I mean, and there's ain't nothing wrong with it.
Mhm.
15, 20
We could pull
minutes.
we could pull some clips. You talk about it.
Yeah, because, man, I would love to get into my Pistons. You know what I mean? It's one of my favorite teams in the whole world. We are the last in the NBA. We have 2 wins, bro. And our chance was to win the other day versus the Memphis Grizzlies yesterday, who has 5 wins, and we lost.
Oh, how many games have everybody played?
We're like 2. Actually, let me pull it.
That is sad. If you guys have played over 20 games, that's sad.
Bro. We're on an 18-game losing streak.
Oh my
Whoa,
God.
that's worse than the
Bro,
Lions.
it's the worst losing streak in franchise history.
That's awful.
Like, the Pistons are so bad this year, bro. We're 2-19. No
Oh.
bullshit.
That actually hurt.
And if y'all viewers remember Caleb that was in one of our previous videos, he was at the game and he was FaceTiming me. The people in the stands, bro, Little Caesars Arena was looking empty.
I believe it.
Yikes.
I believe that shit was a ghost town.
That
They're
shit was
probably still
empty.
charging like $100 for a ticket.
Man,
Gotta
I'm
make your
thinking,
money
why ain't
somehow.
everybody just go right down to the court? Because I'm saying like 4-5 rows behind the players, ain't nobody sitting down.
Oh yeah, I would have moved up for
Oh,
sure.
of course.
Bro,
Ain't no one gonna
wasn't
stop you at
nobody up
that
in-
point.
Shit was bad. Yeah, I love the NBA, bro. I really keep up with the NBA. I don't really be betting on it too much, but
I mean, I'm down. I'm down to do UFC too. I fuck with it.
UFC, yeah, y'all gotta
I like
put me on the
UFC.
UFC shit.
They don't. I mean, it just depends.
You watch
like,
you watch UFC at all?
Not too much, bro. Not for
The
real.
good
Like
shit
I'm
only
familiar with
happens-
a couple of the guys.
It happens on Saturday night, so it's not like there's not a lot going on, and like half the time fight cards are like
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes
I
some
mean,
of the prelims are nice.
if there was a good one, we could definitely.
I'm down. We're definitely gonna have to find shit to talk about,
Yeah, we are.
and I'm really curious to how far we're gonna stretch what we end up doing in the
Yeah.
like.
for
Are we
real.
ever gonna have episodes where we just come on here and chatting it up about ourselves, like our everyday lives?
We
'Cause
really could.
Eventually, it's gonna get to the point where there's people here that actually care about us and not just the shit we have to say. So if that time will come, we actually have to, like, anything new happened with you guys this week? That those conversations happen at some,
Right.
and eventually somebody will give a fuck.
And if you watching the video still, y'all just let us know what y'all want to
Drop a comment.
Yeah, that'd be
comment
nice.
down below.
Get
What
some
you would
comments,
like.
maybe a poll in the future on what people actually want to see. Because
Yeah,
the
Yes,
podcast,
sir.
feedback.
besides
Cool.
college football, bro, the podcasts I watch are just be people really just making noise. No real
Bro.
no real conversations or like to spread through the shit I be watching. Let me
Bro,
go. Let
let
me
me pull up what I be watching.
Let me pull up some thumbnails of the last podcast I be watching.
The Goons podcast.
Have you ever listened to one?
Nah. I've never even heard of these guys.
Really, bro?
Goon.
These are the thumbnails. Nasty shit his pants, so I can't. Like, here, let me just give you a little like. This is what I look. This is what I look
Over
at.
an hour
Hey,
long.
welcome back to the Boom Boom.
Welcome back to the boom. Welcome back to the boom boom. Welcome back to the boom boom boom. Boom to the boom 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 boom. Boom to the boom 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 boom.
Welcome back.
This guy right here is my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, he's the same. He's younger than us, Lacey.
Yeah.
He's got. Scoop has.
Welcome back to GTA 5.
million.
Soup.
He's just country dude. Funny. He's a redneck for sure. I think he's from South Carolina.
Welcome back to the boom.
He's Canadian. I think a lot of people know who the dude is already. He's
Yeah.
he's a very he has like 6 or 7 million. Dude, I don't
Yo,
know.
where we at on time? This NyQuil's kicking in.
We're at 53. We can call it. If you want.
This fucking NyQuil's kicking in, dude.
We did our thing. Did our thing.
I don't mean to kill it.
Show
I'm
you
just
the podcast I'll be watching.
No, we did our thing.
all right. I don't mean to kill it. I'm just
Oh, you're
fucking
good, bro.
getting
You're good.
sleepy, bro.
We basically hit an hour. Big chilling.
Still getting over this sickness
You
and
made
shit.
it, Mike. You made it, Mike.
Sorry if I'm sounding nasally, everybody. Let me tune in.
He's a little sick right now.
I'm getting over some sickness.
Is sports related or no? Okay, the underdog fantasy. Okay, I see you. I saw the logo. I instantly knew about the gambling, bro. I'm with it.
It's Cameron and Maze. You see that, Damien?
Cameron.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see.
And they kind of talk NBA and they just kind of bullshit around.
Dude, they got almost 500,000 subs, bro. Doing something right.
Yeah. This should be funny because these niggas is just up here wilding.
That's what it takes sometimes. That's what I like. That's the type of shit I like, at least.
Yeah, and they just be themselves.
Wow, then, bro. That shit's
That's why
nice.
I'm kind of pretty tough.
All right,
But
everybody.
all right,
Those were our thoughts,
NyQuil kicked
our
in.
concerns.
NyQuil kicked in. It's time for me to go sleep.
We're gonna have a lot more. I'm sure we'll have a lot more portal talk coming up as the end of the year comes in. Hopefully, we'll have more information actually playing in this bowl game and who's not. I really hope we get some information on who's gonna start for quarterback for us. If they plan to have one guy mainly playing, hit them both out and just say fuck it. Obviously, at this point, it's a possibility. Hopefully, we have some more information. Marvin's this. I believe Henderson did coming back, but I'm not too sure on that.
No.
Hopefully, we get some more info, obviously, on Aaron Noland and Jeremiah Smith. Those are still two people I definitely want at the college, regardless if they start next year or not. I'm sure Jeremiah will start, though. Most get out there.
You good, Mike?
Oh yeah, I'm alright. I'm getting sleepy, bro.
Dude, your
Oh.
camera was
Started-
getting sleepy, too. That bitch was up. We got our thoughts in there on Florida State getting hosed. I think everybody feels the same at this point. Obviously, no one is more hurt than their. Covered our thoughts on the bowl games. When do we want to come back together? Tuesday night or
ASAP.
Sunday night?
I personally prefer more frequent, just like smaller 20, 30.
You guys want to get together on Sunday night then, around 8:30 for 20:30?
Yeah, I'm cool with
We
that.
can all just bring a topic to the table, chop them down 10 minutes.
I'm cool with that.
All right,
Yeah,
sounds
what
good.
day you said Sunday?
Yeah, we do Sunday night.
Run that. Yeah,
All right.
for sure.
Don't go to no basketball games.
Oh
Dude.
man, hey, pretty dope game.
Honestly, dude, I was sitting there like, do I just do it by myself? And I was like, I just can't.
Yeah, bro. I wasn't even home. I was
Because Alexis was like, just do it by yourself, babe. Just do like 15. Just pick a topic, do 15 by yourself. And I was like, it sounds easy, but it's like,
yeah.
it should be because of all the streaming I do every day. But there's also like, I'm talking to somebody in a party. There's people in the chat that I'm talking to. Like me just sitting like Joel Klatt and them by myself, bro. I just don't know if I got it in me yet.
Yeah.
It'd be
That would've
different if
been-
we had like 1,000 views per video and there was always people in the comments. Then I feel like I'm talking to people.
Mhm.
Dude, just for me to come the highest clip. Maybe one.
Yep.
All right, everybody. Appreciate you watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you made it this far, you're an up. Guys, a lot.
OG.
Any
Drop a
trolls
dub
talk
in the
your shit,
comments.
drop anything in the comments, bro. Whatever. If it's hate, if it's some love, beef, if you got some questions, drop anything in comments.
If it's some beef, get on here. Talk to us.
If it's
Yeah, that little troll. I saw you in the last video, nigga.
at Beefcake, you're on your ass, Beefcake. Hopefully, you become one of the OG trolls of this channel, and we beef with you for the next 5 years. That would be nice. We need one of those.
It's a big middle finger.
We need an OG troll in here ASAP.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Peace.
Peace out, everybody. Have a good night.